Hello. Yeah, we are already in free. At long last. Yeah, okay. Now that I'm climbing back to Rhodium Land, I guess there needs to be a new house rule, which is I really should not do test streams unless it's match 3. It's one thing to be like, okay, statistically, I should lose this match. So here's an opportunity to test. But if it sacrifices the next match, that shit's never worth it. If it's match 3, there's no risk of an Erodium, then maybe that could make more sense. But yeah, because also my defense actually did pretty well on match 1, so like calling a test stream on that perhaps actually was not correct. I mean, dude, okay, it's easy for me to say that, but also there was a lot of landmines that I ended up stepping on that were not immediately apparent. So even if I tried to play it seriously, there was still a decent chance I was going to lose. I don't know. I had fun on Monday. Was it worth not Monday, Brad won. Was it worth not getting around 2? I'm going to enjoy the time off. I used it well, but I don't know. We'll see. I think normally I don't actually mind it, but I guess with all the new units coming out, it was more of an annoyance. It's just what Zerath next week. Whatever reason, whenever Zerath and I are in a bracket together, he always goes O2. The man is just cursed, I guess. Alright. What are we looking at? Shall we just hop in? Okay. Here's what's going on today. My defense seems to be doing quite well for itself. Before I hop in, I'll do a little bit of. So like, there's this, right? That's a pretty neat thing. That tends to imply certain things about the future trajectory of this round. That much gonna hold. Afra did not. I did swap Afra off of long support and over to TM support. I'd be curious to see what they used to beat this. If it's, we'll see it. What was used? We got a hold in match 1. So that is technically a disparity of I take off long text 9 and all of a sudden don't hold, but we'll just have to see what was used. I do think that the turn meter is kind of interesting to make. Like, this is already kind of a aggressive proactive team. Also, crucially, it's a crit damage cron instead of a health cron. So it's entirely possible TM could be good idea, but health over the crit damage might be too risky. It's a lot of moving parts. It's a very complex team. And then there's also this, so, We've got holds. I don't know if it's safe to assume they won't clear, but, this tends to mean certain things. We should assume that we have to clear tonight, so we don't want to throw too many teams. But we could maybe try some stuff. The other thing we face is, I think S27 is still just a no fun allowed zone. Like, I think I could maybe saw Guerrera this Ray squad. I don't think I can saw Guerrera during fucking Healer Cron, Luminara Cron. It's just... And the same might be true for Mace, but I think Mace has a better chance. So, maybe let's just try it. Actually, no, you know what first? Let's do Wookiees. Now, unfortunately, I think this will be worse banners than Bad Batch. But I mean, Hondo seems to do poorly against stacking defense. Okay, there's too fucking many of the same character on this screen. You, and then you. The goggles make it a bit easier. This is Support Cron. Attacker Cron I'd maybe be a little bit more afraid of. I don't remember exactly how quickly we ramp defense. Like, if they lightning raid and just kill Tarful off bat, that's probably gonna suck. How bulky are you? You could be better. If you need to be better, you could be better. Okay. He is a death risk. How about you? Kind of the same ballpark. I didn't really push them too hard on survivability. Lord knows the rest of my loadout was high in demand for it. Okay. So Yoda and Chewie and Tarful are two possible death risks. But the rest, I think we'll be okay. Let us give it a shot. It is support cron, so I mean we get dispelled a lot, but doesn't Salbar retaunt immediately, so it might be fine. Alright, this is AoE dispel for them. This is foresight for us, if I recall correctly. This is also makes Salbar take a turn. Maybe? Do we care about them having offense up? Maybe I should. Alright, this is the mass assist, right? I mean, the Saki defense also sounds lovely. But I get the feeling that bleed might actually be problematic. Okay, it's gone. Just kidding. Okay. I mean, dispel debuffs on our eyes. We do have things like expose on us, which Wookiees are typically allergic to. Is this perhaps a cleanse? I did not mean to go 1x. Why does it keep going slow-mo? Correct me if I'm wrong here. Zalbar has not taken a single turn, has he? -1. Okay, this is the defense up move, right? Wait, did he have buff immunity? Zalbar, do you ever plan to play the video game? I'm just wondering. The answer is yes. Not quite what I was hoping. A decent AoE, but not quite what I was hoping. I mean, the damage is starting to ramp, but so is theirs. Vandor down. Yeah, the Power King Hondo, the off balance, I think is just going to shred us. Our initial damage was not as high as I'd hoped. And they win in the long run because of all their percent health, I would imagine. Aren't we supposed to get protection regen when he gets defense up? Am I crazy? Why are we not? Yeah, like, look, 13 off balance on him. Alright, I mean, there's a non-zero chance that we should push our Zalbar over to a bit of damage hybrid for week 2 as well. There's also questions of, like, did he crit on the AoE? For regen on help up? I thought it was tied to defense up. I thought it was, like a Clone Wars Chewie only... Alright, we can get it. Alright, so the current config is too slow for that matchup. I don't think it was awful, but the damage isn't there. Also, how are they built? Is also a fair question to ask. Well, wait, it's also support cron. You know what? Is that just a support cron diff? It's a decent amount of health, too. I mean, Vayne with support cron backing him is, like, pretty much the same as Wrecker, no? It might just be a support cron diff, dude. S27 just needs to go, man. I'm so ready. Let me double check. In my heart of hearts, because they basically gave it only to Clone Wars Chewie. It was somewhere around here. Am I crazy? I don't think it's on Tarful. Maybe it was on Tarful. Oh, it is health up. Did I? Okay, do more Wookiees have health up? They might. Did I filter for defense up or health up back in the day? It might have been for health up. Okay, so it is still only for Clone Wars Chewie. The point was still the point, but I guess I just hit the wrong button. I assume this is that. I assume... Yeah, defense up. Okay. So I pushed the wrong button. That shit was not bailing us out, though. It would have helped. Like, we would have kept Vandor for a long... Well, Vandor's protection is shit, though. See, it's like, okay, because I know we apply a vulnerable at various points, and Pirate King Hondo doesn't cleanse it often, but I don't know... I can check the VOD real quick. Also, they were really... I mean, Pirate King Hondo has plenty of TM removal, but Zalbar just... I mean, to a certain degree, the more Zalbar gets juggled, like, the more damage you get, right? But... Yeah, no one really had vulnerable. I'm going to assume this man barely crit. Zero crits. Okay. If he crit, well... If he crit, I think Vayne and Pirate King Hondo would still be alive. But in that scenario, he was very low on ult charge. I mean, support crown would have shut off at that point. Maybe that would have been doable. Alright. Hey, buddy boy. I mean, 63.5%, it's workable. I mean, let's be real here. He stacks quick enough that, like, a lot of the time he's just going to slam a defense cap anyway for survivability purposes. It would really only be a function of damage output for the defense to offense conversion, I guess. You've been happily doing dash this week. They just farm him and the nest hits Hondo for over 1 million damage with early have Aircron. What, just like dash scoundrels? I assume you're not talking about Wookiees. Okay, this is cooldown of 3, and don't they have like a Wookiee cooldown cycle? So it could be a cooldown of 2. Maybe Wookiee banner game isn't that bad. I thought it was no, this is also 3. I'm full of shit. Alright, just kidding. You don't like Vanner and Wookiees? Okay, well, I don't disagree with you entirely. Here's the problem. Protection regen, we have 3 scoundrels in the mix for Zalbar, plus, assuming that you're running Clone Wars, plus Vandor. That's not nothing. The offense regen is also not nothing. Like, I don't like that he taunts. I don't like that he keeps re-taunting. Like, this is very much just like a Zalbar build around, right? So any taunters kind of distract from that purpose. But he is offering decent, and even the revive can matter sometimes, right? If your Zalbar's in, like, spicy scenarios. But if your Zalbar's in spicy scenarios, then your Vander is also a risk. So it's like, I don't know. I don't love him there, but it's complicated. It's kind of how I see it. I mean, Chewie Gutter and Tarful might not be bad. Certainly that doesn't sound bad. It would just give you a little bit of extra % health reach. Guard Tarful's always been sort of mandatory for you. What do you mean always? When you say this word, what do you mean by that? You only regen a Rebel Protection, right? Yeah. Wait, so for whatever reason, I always read this as his own frenzy would also be immediately consumed. So Tarful did bounce back to him. I have to assume. That's cute. Okay, that also does mean, though, if you want this rapidly, you do this first, you wait a turn, you do this, you cycle 2 turns immediately, you're pretty much already back here. But the Wookiee train since Zalbar got his Omicron. Yeah, but you didn't have the power of the Force behind you. Have you ever considered that? You didn't have 25 speed and 40% crit damage and damage over time proccing. We'll see. Okay, if Zalbar, I think, look, the motherfucker has R10. If he did not have R10 and I ran this fight, I would already be considering R10 for him for tomorrow. I mean, realistically, the motherfucker has R10. He has some budget to not have to worry about his own survivability, right? That's just kind of the broad beats. Pop the trunk. Okay, he is on health. I was going to point that out. It was like, I mean, the team just has so little protection regen and seems to have decent health regen. I mean, Zalbar himself does have the dots equals protection shit. See, there's a world where I should maybe also get Old Republic. Man, I am way more interested in Wookiees than I am in Old Republic, but Old Republic does actually have a use case, is the problem. Which, granted, I mean, does Wookiees exist without Zaalbar? I really... I mean, especially with this Kron, maybe. But fuck, man. Yeah, I think the support Kron just kind of counteracted the true damage that we were just making very little progress on Vayne. I think S27 goes. I think I actually might try that again. Maybe we could try it again with better Zaalbar mods, but I would be very, very concerned about Revive, right? Alright, do we try this? Is this just Funeral Procession, the video game? I like... The problem, too, is normally I'd like to be on some sort of tool like this, but because it's fucking Healercron, and Healercron is exactly as fucked up as I said, I feel like we're just obligated to be on this, because otherwise Ben Solo is just a pain in the ass to anything that is an overkill. And sometimes even to some of the overkill. Is Great Mothers here ever anything? We just make Great Mothers the Ezra Hunters. Wait, have we talked about this in the past? Have I done this in the past? No, I'm thinking of JMK Ezra. I mean, we have the R10 Morgan. Is this anything? What if we doom Luminara first? Just to get that shit to fuck off. And then we do this. If we like bless Morgan? The problem is we can't Morgan Mass on Luminara, if that's the hope. Also, GK would be taunting. We would have to Morgan Mass on GK. This is probably Healercron bulk. More or less, yes. So they don't have the healer, they don't have the support Dispel. Like, all he's really offering us is the alert assist call. Plus, I guess Blight game plan slightly. If we can get Luminar out, I think we can tussle. It's really just, like, even if Luminar is out, there's still this locked immunity. I don't think we should just do Luminar first and let Ezra run free. Is the problem. Oh, fuck, wait, Aphra has the Great Mother's Crown. Right. It is rarely, so. But he's slow. But is he slow enough? 365? No, he's not. If he goes first, his health will get reduced slightly. What a shit show. Support Kron to kind of tank the shielding, give Morgan more anti-Ezra bullshit a little bit, maybe? Because Ezra, I don't remember, but I think Ezra doesn't start 25 for Ray, right? No, he does with the Omicron, right? Nope. Or am I wrong? Yeah, it's a 25 here. So he's just guaranteed to hit it here, I think. Do we trust Spirit to kill Ezra with no extra damage support? Is that wise? That might not be wise. Give me Dark Side support crit damage if that exists. It does not. Do we care? I mean, D-Sweet is lovely, but so is my foes dying. Okay, problem 2. It's Luminarachron. I am not thinking. Man, fuck, at 25. I mean, what does that even look like then? Because even if Luminar dies, we have to more or less do the Morgan. So, like, this will just be applied, and even if we kill her straight after, it's still just on us. Or am I being stupid? I might be being stupid. Because even though it applies off the Morgan mask, we have so many Frenzy procs, right? That it's actually not that long. Maybe? And especially if Ray doesn't get immediate Whirlwind off of it. Man, there's so many variables here. I think we maybe just jump in on this. Last call. I mean, this is obvious. Like, this is unnecessary for killing Luminara. This would really just be about Ezra. Let's try it. And R10 Morgan we trust? Question mark. Vaguely. She's not really built for support Kron though. Huh. Yeah, he's a little bit ego check centric. She's going to be protection blocked. Am I being stupid here? Ezra is guaranteed to healing immunity her. I don't know if she does anything. Alright. Bless Morgan or Spirit? I think it needs to be Spirit, unfortunately. Bless Morgan would feel so much fucking better, though. I'm mainly worried about GK taunts. We're kind of just hoping that support can act like a bootleg. Why are we faster than Hauser? Oh, we also have a speed lead. Get fucked. I'm dumb. We press the button that kills everybody. We do nothing. I think we continue to chill. Don't people have buff immunity? Holy fuck, Spirit is just last. Please, man. We are about to give them Whirlwind on Accidente. Can we just play the video game? Greed? That looks bad. That looks like I'm about to go one shot almost. This Morgan's fucked. Like, unbelievably fucked. Okay, if we... I feel like Spirit going... Like, Spirit Basic... What would have been best there? We need a second support TM card, I think. Do you do anything? Morgan does something, we get TM. That's not nothing, I guess. Yeah. Hey, can you just, like, broadly... Wait, we don't even have Foresight, though. Why is the Foresight gone? But why is the Foresight gone? Oh, because of Ben Solo, probably. I think that's not a Whirlwind? Oh, she's on ult anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Woo. I love set 25. What triggers are rolling? People falling below 60% health. We bank this. I kind of want to test more, but frankly, I find set 25 so irritating that I kind of just want to mace from here instead. Like, fuck Luminar Archon, man. Although, I forget. Ezra's whole 100% health and protection thing. He might not get handcuffed anyway. Let's go aggro. I mean, I say let's go. Well, we have no supports anyway, right? It's 4 attackers plus tank. Not a whole lot of options there. Ben is handcuffed. I don't necessarily hate that, but it's weird. Yeah, the fucking Ray locked thing stopped me from being able to get the investigation for the locked temple guard taunt. Woo! Wahoo! Yippee! The healing is based on damage dealt, so it won't actually do anything for us. She has the ward, though. Hey, you feel like tanking this time? Or perhaps you make it a scenario where you don't have to. Wait, but he's not gonna taunt now. Fuck, I actually should have left it. You take the tank. Oh, she's fucking over. Yeah, I said 60%. I done did set it. Hey, can I get a ward on her at all? No? Not in the mood? Okay. He tanked. The worst cleanup banner is possible, just about. We are one off of the bare minimum. Oh man, I wish like that's the. I always talk about this, and people seem to get weirded out when I do. There are times where enemy units being bad is worse for you. There are some counters that are easier to do at higher or not higher difficulties. Well, technically higher difficulty at higher ranks than it is at lower ranks, right? If that GK was better, I could have done Kelleran backmass, and we would have just gotten him to 5 investigation without it going into lock. Because we didn't get the investigation, Mace got whirlwinded. Like, that's how narrow the margins can be sometimes. That's also why when I talk about Bad Batch, the concerning thing about Bad Batch isn't what if they're hard to kill. The concerning thing when you play Bad Batch is what if they're easy to kill. I forget, what were we doing? Oh, yeah, just, like, sort by tenacity, pick a random... Oh my god, we have better options. This helps debts, but I imagine her base values... I would hope. Oh, that's actually a little bit better. Bit of potency, tenacity. You are crit damage and health. So you are slinging a little bit of heat. So you start enjoying your Nisus versus Jabba. Everyone's setting Bobacron Jabba versus me. Doesn't Nisus still beat that? I have seen reports of people saying that they just continued to use it there and it was fine. I love support Kron. Thank you for the Terminator. Unfortunate side effects, but, you know, better they don't have tenacity up than... We got plenty of play again anyway, so our protection regen is pretty nice. I guess Cad Bangron is... Why? Oh, because you're both on one. Man, I got sidetracked for a second. I was not tracking who was last assist. We could have forced the Asajj assist. One basic earlier. Alright, Dalton. Please perish. Smile. Let's try something here. Okay. Now, even if he ults, kind of whatever. I mean, ult at this one is just a function of time for us. I assume that the ult self-cleanses, so the healing immunity won't matter. Yours has rolled over and died every time versus it. Were you using the Dakanine? I know a lot of people are fans of that, so that might be assumed baggage to go with it. He might get the ult off. Okay, the problem is we can't just do a revive because he has the ult primed. You did the Dakanine because you didn't have your Nisus until 3 years last season. I mean, do you have the infinite material shit? You can fix that problem real quick. It's like literally the best time it's ever been to fix it. Let me reassure you, CG's all sure to that. I am in the wrong category. Alright, so we know my Imperial Remnants have some issues to fix. To be sure. But it's a low star Vader. Hopefully that means it will be fine until we can fix Isn't he supposed to be undeathable? Oh. So he's got FTCs for a lot of their units, but he didn't get the Vader FTC yet? That's like the one to get. That hurt. That also hurt, apparently. What the fuck? I pushed the die button. Damage over times may actually prove vaguely problematic for Enoch. Wait, he can't die until DVD is dead, right? 205k basic out of Enoch? 102k basic out of DTMG? Alright, we are here. And for what? I guess a reroll keybind. I found it. I tried making a macro for it, and I actually found it way more efficient to. Like, I could do it in 2 times or 3 times faster just by building the muscle memory. This is normally like the SLK grunt. Do we? Perhaps we shouldn't. I'm sensing the extreme disparity in usage. Surely a total lack of survivability stats won't backfire. Should I throw in a 4th unit as insurance? As fucking something. I mean, the team itself could be revived. Wait, if that Kron's here. She's right behind me, isn't she? No? That's the wrong bar. Oh, I remember what's going on. Okay. Maybe? I mean, isn't she just gonna get death marked, though? What's the worst that could happen? Smile. The Barris did something. She got rid of the DI. Look at that. The lead is for a cooldown increase, but only to the lead, right? That's something I. The virtues of me not being a Malicos poster, I thought it was an AoE cooldown increase. Yeah, we don't want to increase Reaper's cooldowns, is the thing. What spice have you missed? I tried Wookiees against Pirate King Hondo. blanking on the other thing that I did. I actually haven't done the mini battles yet. How close was the Wookiees? The Zalbar AoE. Oh, does Varus block all revives? I'm fucking stupid. We are on Healer Crown for no reason. This bodes a bit poorly. Hey, can you lose that shit? Good question. Is this a 5-4-3-5 situation, or is this a dump? It's a 5-4-3-2-1-5 situation. The elusive door B. Or door C. Oh yeah, Grandmother's was Rayozra. Man. It was Rayo's Luminarchron. And the subtext was also that my grandmother's Kron is on defense with Afra right now. I think I need to make a second Afra Kron. Or I need to make a second support TM Kron and see if it goes on Afra. You've seen her self-revive with the DC. Does the DC allow... I vaguely remember some text around that. I don't know if it was on this Kron though. I think it was for some other faction. Some Kron like enables team revives. Yeah, I don't think this Kron has anything to do with it. Don't remember which. Also on here. The struggle continues. I have so many goddamn crafting meds, but just zero cash to do with it. Alright. So the Eternal. What are you doing here? Cal Barris, respects. They did go Barris Kron. Mace actually might have been decent here. See Trea Nihilus Sauvage Poe. An odd duck mix. Where does DVD go? I mean, DVD EP might just work there, but that's kind of, you know. I feel like this for Jedi DVD. Where's Trey going? Is Trey going on the Star Killer? I don't think that went amazingly last time, but this is also a weaker team than last time. Maybe. It is Healer Curran. Only Maul himself is immune to Annihilate, right? Yeah, he can be instantly defeated, but if the mark transfer is over, there are technically windows to use it. I mean, they will be self-damaging and trail lead a lot, so I don't know how often the mark will transfer over. I think we need to go a little bit more holistic this time. I think we played a little bit too much into Acolyte last time. Because we don't want to abuse those things, I don't think we want red. Although, how much of that is only when you target Stranger Rules, and how much of that is when you target an Acolyte? Control F assists. So enemies deal less damage when an Acolyte with an assist? Sure. Yeah, it's when you attack the Stranger with an assist, he gets a bonus turn. I understand that, but we're not really... I don't think we're targeting him all that often. Yeah, it gives him a cooldown reduction. I don't think we need it. Do we just try full vanilla? Perhaps. Vanilla is an okay flavor sometimes. I mean, support cron is lovely, but I feel like the majority of the time that they, like... I mean, who would support cron be for? Scion? It would help Scion, I guess. Yet again, support cron's an insanely high demand. See, I feel like we do want the extra crit damage, though. Nah, whatever. Oh, the Tonka's over to Cal, right? Starkiller's close-ish. Alright, that's the Annihilate trigger. Support cron value. Ish. Labaris carried the Starkiller through the damage. Healer Cron does as Healer Cron does. No healing lab. Is it even worth banking? I guess. Are there any teams that we would want to test that aren't posted or used? I mean, QA, I guess. I know QA lost last time, but then Tom Ford, showed me the replay that, like, my POW just got a 2% dodge. POW stun, not helpful. I was really hoping it would be GMY. He's got the 200% defense. POW stunned again. I will go fuck myself. That credibility is a problem. This basically does nothing. I feel like we should maybe be on support crown over attacker. Like, nothing is lining up how you would hope. Alright. We did Gungans. Let's try that. But it's Gungans against Healercron. Does it even help? I mean, the damage is still good, but we would have to do it twice. Unless we get Deathmark. Shall I just go fishing? I mean, that would give them the fucking... it's already gone. Just kidding. Did he have Cortosis out before Rajawi? I guess he probably did. Well... We got Deathmark on the one person who doesn't give a shit about it. As always, I kind of feel like Gungan's a better on defense. Not much to trust them with in terms of offense consistency. Alright. I assume S25 is... I mean, the running theme has been a no fun allowed. I assume that will continue. Maybe we could try this, right? Maybe. Is it short is gonna get, like, insta-killed? Well, you're modded. Man. Woo! You think Target is really good here? Why? Shocked that it'd be for 2 turns. Not on. Not on. Not on. Not on. You're literally just playing with the old target at this point. Obviously, I am a Mara enjoyer, but I don't know if she really does much here either. Okay, you're not super slow, but you're still gonna die almost immediately. The DVD, I think, sucks ass here. It might be thrown. I mean, we assume that this is just gonna be the Vader show, correct? In theory, I guess you could have done the Traya super team here instead. That's actually not nothing. That seems so fucking overcosted, though. Mom said it's my turn to play. He is already at 75 stacks. What is it we're looking for here? I really don't want to give him counterattacks. He hit the 30% every single time. Good shit. Well done there. I mean, he's about to just go anyway, right? Good stuff. On the off chance that they have stuff in the tank, there is some point where I will just have to start using GLs. Take certain reassurances. Yeah, Trey would have been nice here. Oh well, whoops. Where is Soggy Rara going? Are you even modded? You are. Kind of. Problem 2, I don't think the summon's long for this world, but if my base is modded how my brain would think, he's... Oh, he actually has some speed. I don't hate it, I guess. I mean, Bezos, this thing isn't actually doing us many favors. Okay, is it Acolyte hidden 2 turns? I forgot. Bonus turn. Whenever an Acolyte ally takes damage on consecutive turns, they gain a bonus turn. So functionally, Bezos, this thing won't kill us? Maybe. Don't love it, donate it. Cassian kind of helps us more, but it would... Like, this is really just... Okay, it would be good to have a tank because we assume this summon isn't going to last long. Plus, Baze maybe helps the summon last, so it's double productive. Look at... Problem is, who will we kill? Stop me if you've heard this one before, but the problem is, yet again, such 25. Our health tax will just kill us. Also, Kyle actually kind of fucked us here, huh? Yeah, the nuke didn't nuke. It seems like they're built for defense. Nope. Okay, that... No, it's the fucking healer cron. It's the healer cron debuff equals deal 50% damage. I love such 25. Smile. I love that the move that says cleanse an ally and they take a bonus turn to nuke. Cannot cleanse. That the team that says, hey, you tax your health and then slowly regen it. Can't regen. I fucking told everyone when that set got revealed. It was like, listen, I know Attacker Cron is fucked up right now. Healer Cron. It ain't right. Well, we've burnt through just about every team that can be burnt through. And frankly, the damage having thing, like, I don't even know if there's any point in even running this shit. This stop survives. This might have a shot. Fuck it. BKM also stop survives. Does BKM ever anything here? BKM against Grey Brothers would kind of like to be played. We could Zori that. We're sitting on 5 GLs to clean up whatever mess. There's 7 teams left. Zori gets us 1 team down. We are kind of running out of teams. Attacker, LSTM. I don't mind the protection either. We don't have an LSTM tank. Honestly, for how this play pattern is going to go, I think we would actually kind of prefer Attacker Cron anyway. Because Attacker Cron vaguely helps the true damage. The main problem I can imagine is this is a scenario where I normally have Grogu and people clock to go first for like LV safety purposes. I think that will backfire here. Yeah, like if Bam went first and we were going straight to BKM, I feel like that would feel a lot better. But we don't have any way to do nothing here, which is kind of what we prefer. We just hit the AoE for Attacker Cron proc, I guess. Maybe go straight into the same deal. We just basic here, maybe? Tiptoe around Acolyte. No, the Barris got she got the turns off, so our damage is half, so it's just fucked. I would assume. Uh-huh. Probably the pause, I assume, was a misplay that set off a chain of events. Like, second pause basic was probably correct there. I'm just tilted. I'm just annoyed it's at 25. I'm so excited for Galaxy Heroes to become Galaxy Heroes again. Cannot begin to tell you how enthusiastic I am at that prospect. it's killing me because think about it this way. All the times in the past few months that I've bitched about S27, if that didn't happen, the implication is that we were about to do some pretty cool shit that had a good shot at working. Which means the core state of the game right now is actually sick. We just fucking 2 more weeks, man. Just 2 more weeks. Please. Question. Are you a fast Barris believer? She's okay. So we block revives here. I am bringing Dengar exclusively to put a locked doubt on Barris at the match start to try to slow down the fucking healing immunity. Doing this might actually just hang me. We might actually just be out of teams if I do this. Should I just not do this? I guess Malgus exists, but I don't think they have any team Malgusable left. Sure. I mean, I say sure, but attacker LSTM. If we take this, who would miss it? No. No, we can take it, I think. Yeah, probably. Legend, though, would technically miss it as like a JKL. And I don't know if we're running that sort of split. Well, actually. It might have to be. That helps. Afra with IG90. With the IG90 FTCA. maybe try Malgus there. I mean, Honda will be nice here, but eh. I suppose it's you? Oh, I know we had to be on the shit. Dash, no points. Han, no point. I mean, she's so fucking fragile. She's like the typical synergy character. He exists, but like the way they work mechanically, it almost helps them more than us. This has the healing immunity, right? It's mainly why I'm considering him. Nope. I got the fracture insta kill. It doesn't even matter that we have the whole anti-effect. The Star Killer damage having just the moment that it goes on you is just a death sentence. I love Healer Chrome. Alright, no fun allowed. The fun is over. Eat your veggies. Non-zero chances doesn't work, but I'm hoping our true damage values will punch through Afra. This may get uncomfortable at times. What's a cleanse? Who's the best chance of spreading doubt out? I don't think anyone does. Not without Hondo. Oh. Am I fucked? I think that fucks me. She has 780 siphon already. Oh, the tanks just fucked me too. I mean, the counterattack fear is kind of nice, I suppose. Do you still siphon if you miss? That will probably decide the fate of this match. That seems like she did. That seems a lot like she did. So I guess the correct way to play it was just save your nuke. Like, don't even risk it. Well, maybe we win. Still deeply unpleasant. I think I'm just sliming this shit. What a roller coaster. After just, like, she feels... Well, okay, I mean, obviously she crumbled in the end to the true damage nuke, but, like... It feels like she screams a defense team just because everything that she does is centered around you doing things to her, right? You killed one of her units and it was just, like, catastrophically bad. You killed one of her units and it was like, if you don't blind me or stop me from getting this nuke off right the fuck now, I'm ending everything. Like, imagine if she didn't have that FTC and if she had, like, Dark Side 50% TM on special. She would have drained first, and that, like... I mean... Well, wait. Does she constantly update her bulk based on her potency? Could she have tanked out if she hit it? It's just at the start of battle. But also, the FTC doesn't give her... Does it? Offense, potency, crit damage, offense, potency? No. So that doesn't help her in that department much either. I wonder. I mean, it lends all the more credence to... Yeah, you can... Like, potency is cute and all, but you kind of just need to fucking stack the base stat deck enough, I think. It was so fucking cool right up until it wasn't. Right up until we got to do the thing to her, and then it was just, like, over like that. That was an insane amount of pressure. Had nothing to do with the FTC either. I mean, was there any... Like, does the FTC crank up the death dots at all? It's AoE, right? Not just to the attacker? That was just, like... Because it's... You create dots per... relic level of the dead person, if I remember right. Whenever Darkseid Droid is defeated, they inflicted damage over time on all enemies for 2 turns. Inflicts additional damage over time for each relic level that character has. Yeah. That was just base kit. Malgus nuked it, and that was... I mean, if it's an R9 BT1, that's just 10 dots per person, times 5. So if I relic 10 BT1, you're telling me I get 50 extra siphon? Insane value. How could I say no? Another healer crumb. Yippee. I'm gonna have the same thing posted. Fucking. My only gripe is that I wish that we had more data cron capacity so I could have made more healer crumbs. Let's have a red out to prevent revives. If you saw me back at any point, it's because I wanted to do more testing. BT1 and Zalbar? Buddy. I did it shortly after I did the era re-review. I'm not some Saturday morning cartoon villain. I already applied the R10 2 months ago. What the fuck is that? Alright. I mean, are we just doing JKR here? Is it ever... Okay, what are you doing? Lokes. No coffee. Be cool, dude. Just come hang out. Treya slams the door shut on Wampa, I would imagine. Poe... Yeah, Poe should stop Grievous. My Grievous is unmodded anyway. He is retired. Okay. I know you're bored. I know. Yep. You can hang out for a moment, if you want. I don't think he wants. I think he just wants coffee. Go hang on your tree. We don't really have any non-GL tools left. Okay, hang on. All this time, am I stupid? All this time I've been doing this, right? Usually it's like, all right, what teams do I have? Blah, 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 blah. Why don't I just do this? Because it turns red if I don't have it. Am I stupid? Or is there a limit to teams per page? I mean, this page plus this page kind of serves that. It's not like organized though. Maybe that's the play. We have BT1. Oh shit. Do I have a Chopper Crown? I don't think I do. But no Captain Rex anyway, so I would not imagine that to be a thing. I feel like a mobile this would be a horrible experience, but on PC it might be fine. You can do worse. Yeah, maybe I just switch to this. Because there's so many teams at this point that scrolling ain't what it used to be. Perhaps. Getting it organized is also going to be a nightmare, to be clear. Okay. I know there's a max cap of total reinforcement count you can, or I say reinforcement, total squad letters you can have, but I mean, I'll be alright for now. I don't think we need to do GLs. They're kind of just always right there up front. Yeah, we don't have to go through building that right now. I'll do it off stream, but I think this would actually genuinely make me win more games. I mean, it functions kind of similar to a match pointer, but I can just fall back on this mid-match instead of... Yeah, not bad. Okay, the fact that it scrolls you back up after every deletion is a lot. Alright, we're not doing this right now. Can Maz be done? And we do actually technically have 2 teams. There is another. GK, not around. Okay. Captain Rex, not around. You've seen better days, but honestly, that's not too terrible. Hondo kind of terrifies me, is the problem. Hondo is a fucking problem here. No GK is also kind of rough. We're doing a weird pastiche of a bunch of random bullshit. That sucks. Fuck you. But also, hi. The Shock Team might have been an inspired choice. Wait, she's actually kind of outlapping the healer crone. She's doing it. Wait, why'd I do echo? I overthought at the end. I should have just mashed. Cool fight. Man, fuck healer crone so fucking much, man. Ugh. If my Shakti was better, I think she could have hanged. It's causing the waves of damage to my team. That was Maz Kanata, which is why Shakti was simultaneously so sick, but also, like, healer crone doing healer crone things. Whenever a pirate ally inflicts a debuff on their turn, they deal true damage to all enemies. So, like, they did basically anything, and Shakti would just go. Like, pirates debuff you, like, fucking bad. So we just had, like, insane action economy off of that. That was a cool fight. fuck Healercron. Obviously, it's partially built. It's broadly. Well, okay. So 25 also features Rexcron. Rexcron was a lot of that fight. I mean, the Shoxy thing would still stick around, but the loss of defense, I think, would be the biggest thing. That probably would not continue to work in the future. So fuck Healercron, but also Rexcron kind of was carrying that. Cool fight. Hmm. Enemies deal 35% less damage when attacking an accolade from assists. That is true. We have no gimme to speak of. We need Hermodota here. Well, okay. There were multiple lines of logic back in the day. You bring JK assist, you get the healing ability on lessons, is like a line of logic. Until the first time Maul is defeated, enemies defeated by Darkseid allies can't be revived. Well, how about that? GMI would have been real nice here, but what can you do, I suppose? I'm going to test a theory yet. Alright, it appears not to have worked. We have an R10 JML with an unholy amount of protection. I understand that it's reduced by 35%, but that was also Relic Delta? Oh, but it's not Relic Delta because we called GMY. But it was, no, he's still plus 5. It's 5 versus 2. So the theory didn't pan out. But why? Our lessons are doing fucking nothing for whatever reason. I don't understand. And now Healer Chrono's kicked in, so we just lose. Good stuff. We're doing 81k lessons. Is the minus 25% actually just fucking us that badly? That seems insane to me. Normally we're doing like a 200k or whatever. How the fuck is a 35% reduction? If we had the circular minus 50% damage, sure, but we didn't. We were undebuffed. How much damage did I do to the mall? That seems very fucky. Something's weird there. I did lesson on that mall. I did 451,609. Mall is not even at half health. Something weird is happening. Here, look at this. This is a relic to mall. And J-Mall got affected by relic Delta, yes, but it's still a relic 7 Hermit Yoda. $500,000 damage lessons. And he doesn't even fall to half? On a relic 2 mall. What would I be missing here? If it was like, oh, it's supposed to be doing 450,000 damage, but it didn't do that, if that was the expected, I didn't know what the expected was. We did 500,000 true damage. No Barris, no Cal, because I called Hermit Yoda, so there's no crit. I mean, there's no way that a Relic 2 Mall has that much, no? Is it just some weird recursive math with the fucking... No, it's not even the FTC. What am I missing? If I am missing anything. Like, Starkiller doubles his bulk, yes. Okay, so that mall had 160,000 health, 71k protection. Starkiller obviously doubles that. I mean, he gets 50% on the unique. But then it's not like, that's not 300%. That should be 150%, unless it's somehow becoming 3%, or 300%. What am I missing? Reduck. Results for Reduck. I mean, it's not 100% a bug, but I'm not aware of any clauses in any kit that explain this degree of survivability. Is it something on Healer Crit I'm blinking on? I think Healer has, like, when a non-healer is crit, they regen, but we didn't crit. That was the entire point. Is it whenever an ally falls below 25% health for the first time, allies recover 50% 100% protection? Maybe he did get nuked, but that just went back to 50% and he's at like 51% here. But he didn't die. Did he just like... Maybe? I kind of wish I called JML here. That would have been a valuable comparison point. $180k doesn't even break the shielding somehow. Isn't the maul shielding for like 30% of total bulk? Yeah, it's bonus protection 30%. Which would imply the Cal has like 600k or higher bulk. But it's like not even that special of a Cal. That doesn't make sense. Where's it coming from? Cal unique is like a little bit, I think, right? Yeah, Oof allies gain 30% max health. So Cal gets 130%. Maul gets 150. Where is it coming from? Their Kron has light side bulk. I wonder if light side bulk is somehow applying to everyone. And that it's counting everyone. Like, how is it possible that a Cal with only 163,000 health, doubled by Starkiller, 30% off of his unique, is representing that no, my health pool is actually like 600k? Where is that coming from? Like, fuck Hillercron, but also there might be some weird shit happening here. I really don't remember there being much of anything here. Don't explain this. Yeah. Something very weird is happening here. Is it ever just like maybe the damage number that we're being shown is like pre-reduction and it's dealing post-reduction damage? I don't know that we've ever seen the rest of the game. Like, we literally saw Zalbar today taking -1 damage, right? Like, it tends to show the reduction, so unless the bug was, hey, we don't show the reduction this time. Weird. I have no idea what to call it. Ah, whatever. I throw in the towel on figuring that shit out tonight. Oh, yeah, we kind of wanted Hermione here. We do still need enough to be able to, like, win off fire, right? That's kind of... I think we might be a little bit lowballing the rest of the Spectres. It's not a solo Ahsoka cleanup. Feels real bad for JKL lead, though. I mean, realistically, is there anything left of JKL at this point? No, no, no. Alright, I'm being stupid. Just put the fucking JK on the back. She's working on alts. Wait, why don't we have lessons? Huh? Oh, I saved the cooldown for no fucking reason then. You can have that. I'm gonna keep this. Wait, lessons did kick firsts. Weird. Hey, Luke, you good? You're getting kind of fucked. Alright, she's getting close. Not to get back to her post. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Well, knowing what I know now, I don't know what the fuck to think. Like, their health values are seemingly just fucked? I don't know what the source is. According to the math, this Starkiller is like nearly a million bulk. For reasons I do not know. Weird. Alright, I'm not really familiar with the whole GL versus stranger space. Wouldn't say I have high expectations here. Is this the Dark Side Armor Pen Kron in use? I guess? I don't remember where. That's the usual LV Kron. I mean, Ampag is certainly fucking them. Which would also seem to indicate that something is massively inflating their health pools. I mean, order 66 on Barris immediately doesn't sound too shabby, or do we drop it on Starkiller? Starkiller maybe sounds wise. We're immune to instant defeat. I don't know if it's permanent, but I think it is. DCT. Do the honors. DCT. Do the honors. We're just never going to play the video game. Okay. I will go fuck myself then. Understood. I don't know if there's any point even focusing on Starkiller then. The Order 66 just means nothing now. Well, they have the doubled offense, I assume. We might get the heal off. Goofy shit. I have heard that LV loses, and I can understand why. Okay, so the Abo AoE kind of fucked everything, right? Because it gave them all bonus turns. I wonder if you ever better just letting Starkiller go first, AoE that assumingly gives him Order 66 and then DCT kills. Not the most armory. Oh, he's not restricted to speed sets. Wait, he needs higher bulk restriction then. It's a almost 400k LV pre increases, but the armor is not as high as it could be. Is this the most min max it could be? I doubt it. There's nothing now. I can tell you right now. The answer is no. Alright, he's in a weird spot. I will update him. I mean, I guess it's a side question of do the clones actually offer anything? Clean up LV modding restrictions. Oh, that went down to last hit, last life, last everything you could last. Bane is not immune to fear? Really? I imagined he might be. He certainly has everything else. Seeming is to defeat. I assume he is. I know the clause is off against shields anyway, but actually, Nana's would have been a better target for that, wouldn't he? That was a waste of a link. I fucked around too much. No, won't. I would say this is just this, but I fucked around with so many crowns. Do we even have a support health? We do. We have those in spades. Did I use socks normally? I feel like this feels more correct. Was crew even around? I don't know. Hux just sounds pointless. Hux just sounds like a guy who's there to die. Which we can maybe try to revive him, but it's certainly hard with this team. My gut says this, I'm going gut. Arguably, maybe this could have just been a 4-man. Now we unlock infinite bulk mode. And it's too late. For him, anyway. He stealthed? Is it stunner crit? Oh, or inflictability buff. My bad, dude. Hang on. Did I run support crowd with those supports? Hux was here in the past, wasn't he? I think I did. I think that's definitely what just happened. I was wondering why something felt off. We are almost as tanky as that Cal is. Just a few more millions. R.I.P. Red, you will not be coming back, I guess. I would like the woman who makes the banners come back to make the banners come back. Let us secure... Can we? Can I? Can we? Can I? Stop being ability blocked. Oh, he just ulted in that increased Sith cooldowns, I think. This ults for sure if they don't die. He is dead. Dodge. Fuck yeah. Stop. Is she just like priority target or something? What is happening? Oh, wait. The banner woman. She did the banner thing. Did we actually win this 1v1? I don't know if we do. Okay, that's a yes. Understood. That is R9. I wonder, that surely must, what am I listening to? Did this Spotify just get like fucking Spotify replaced with some bullshit? Yeah, it's cool. I mean, if you're guaranteed to go first, surely you could just like grade the fuck out, no? I'm in danger. Hmm. That does not bode well for us. Can I take that ship now? Or ones aren't off. I might not make it. Hey, can we talk about this? I mean, he has taunt. I was gonna say like maybe Scimitar is stealth. Wait, Scimitar isn't allowed to stealth. It's so fucking weird. It's fine. Surely we attrition them out. Feels like this is a loss. Feels like I was one reinforcement too shy. The strongest angle here is just keep shocking the tank and we just get free access on the rest. Not helping. Yeah, missions take so fucking long, dude. Alright. Perhaps sometimes when you chase efficiency, the efficiency chases you. I feel like if that's not Phantom Mark 6, it probably does fine. But you would never try that again just because of the risk. Okay. No, double tech, fuck. Not that much formation, but ow. This is going well. Did I just lower the fuck out of breach, or why is this going so horribly, comparatively speaking? That possibly might be lost. Nah, I think we clutch this out. Well, unless they have another reinforcement. Weird. I don't understand why. The tempo felt fine. Scythe lived, but like we went through like 17 of the bucks of the reinforce or whatever. So why would that be so nasty comparatively? Weird. Am I feeling feisty? Yeah, kinda. The game, however, is not. Decidedly so. Hey Falcon, you 50%? Any 50%ers? Just not in the mood. Taking a sick day. Oh, now you're working overtime. Cool. I don't get it. This one extremely powerful lone ship. Okay. Alright. We goofed around pretty hard. Possibly a little bit too close to the sun. I probably goofed around so much that if they somehow still have a bunch of teams left, then maybe I hung myself on this round. There are some cool fights. That Rex fight was pretty neat. Maybe I mod up Shakti for next week. I can't give her relics, but I can do other shit. Let's see. Wookiee fight was interesting. Man, the total lack of crits though. I feel like I remember the team having vulnerable, but maybe you just can't rely on that. Mommy. Alright, this boy wants shin scratches. I'm gonna go help him. Where was it? The start of each Shiota and Chewie turns avoid all enemies while vulnerable. It seems like he's just taking so many. We just can't rely on that to line up with the Zalbar turn, right? Because it's only vulnerable for one turn, too, right? Yeah. Alright, we will have to spruce Zalbar up. I'm down, man. The boy is already getting the treatment. Why? We just gotta follow through on the swing. Sounds good to me. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Do I stream tomorrow? The problem is I think there's a fuck ton of stuff to do on a remod. So unless I stream the remod, which I don't know, that sounds like good television. My Galaxy of Heroes time might go to that instead, so that the streams next week will be high quality. Yeah, I'll probably do that. If there's any theory crafting to do, I'll do a theory crafting session, but other than that, I'll leave it be. Alright. Alright, the boys demand attention. I'm out of here. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck in your round if you haven't attacked it. Later.